Well, we made it. We're finally here. The virgin launch of Hometown Blues. I am your host, A.M. Pfeffer. Thank you for joining us. Today, my guest, the man, LA-based comedian and podcaster, Willie Simon, and most importantly, Detroit Lions fan. Willie?
Yeah, what up? Good to be here. Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, man, thanks for coming. Thank you for joining us. We're going to jump right into it. We're talking Detroit football. We're talking your history. We're talking a lot of trauma, whether it's big T, little T. Well, we're going to uncover that, see where we're at.
Yeah, dude.
As I understand it, you got some Hawaiian in your background. You also got Michigan in your background, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm from Hawaii. There's no team out there, so I grew up with my mom's team.
Yep.
Probably the worst thing you can inherit, Detroit Lions fandom. So, grew up watching them. Pain, a lot of pain.
But you were doing this.
But it's been good.
Sorry, was this in Hawaii, or was there any time spent with mom in Michigan?
This is on Hawaii.
All in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So like dad, mom, everybody like is literally in Hawaii. Have you ever even been to Detroit? I mean, when was the last time?
No, never been.
Come on, this is not, you're joking, right? You've actually
I'm
never even
serious.
set foot. But still, you root for the Lions.
Yeah.
I was ready to go
Honolulu
deep.
Blue, dude.
So, look, this is Los Angeles. Games start at 10 a.m. I assume in Hawaii they start at like 4:30 a.m. Or what? When did you have to get up to watch football?
You're right. Like 4:30.
Is it
5? I think the game started at like 7, really. So you'd get up at like 6 and, just spend your day. Games are over at 3 too. You still get the afternoon. It's kind of nice.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
This is great. I mean, look, you're not wasting the day, right? It's Hawaii. The sun's shining. You gotta be
You
out there.
can still get out there at the beach. You
mentioned Point Break. Are you really a surfer, or?
I surfed when I was a kid, but not
Okay,
anymore. Yeah,
not so
I'm
much
too
anymore.
fat now.
Yeah, I understand.
You get out of shape pretty quick for that
I
thing.
mean, you tell it like it is. Let me make a note of that, by the way. All of this matters. It's going to matter at some point later on in the show when we get to a little assessment and diagnosis. So let me look at you. Yeah, I'm sizing you up, and I think I know what you played. But why don't you tell us? Tell everybody what position.
Well, what did you think I played?
Bench.
Bench. Okay, yeah.
But
I walked into that one.
I honestly, I thought I was thinking tight end, possibly right guard.
Okay, I played some tight end. I played running back in high school, actually, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like a third down back. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
you were the guy. You were goal line back. Get you over the you're Cam Scataboo. Like go wild. Get over the right.
Punch it through the fucking A gap. You know what I mean? I was that guy.
Actually,
so.
like who? I mean, if we were to equate this to somebody on the Lions, who would you have grown up like? I mean, I'm thinking about the Niners, like Tom Rothman, or like somebody on like it's just some bruiser, but like
we lost him this year, but Montgomery, I played like a little bit like Demo.
So little David Montgomery. Are you upset he's gone and Isaac Pacheco's there now in his place?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
Are you?
I like Isaac Pacheco. I think he's great, but I'm gonna miss the Sonic and Knuckles duo. It was such a great, fun combo to watch.
Why did they let that go? Why do you think they let him walk? By the way, because they had to pay Jahmyr Gibbs $50-some-odd million guaranteed.
Exactly. Yeah.
You just couldn't pay both those guys.
No, there's no way.
But didn't Montgomery get like a contract just a couple years ago, and you thought it was taking him through 3 years, or no? They were like, we knew what we were doing. You're out of the door.
I thought he was gonna stay, but he wasn't getting as many touches last year, and so I thought maybe because he's not getting his love, maybe he wants to get his love somewhere else too. It's not just about money; it's also about play time. He wasn't getting like the same amount of love he was getting in 2024 . So
I see.
I get it.
Yeah, look,
I understand.
He needs another contract.
Sucks.
He needs another payday, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. We fall in love with these guys for 3 years less, and then they're off somewhere else.
He's on the Texans now. I sent him a message. I was like, "Thanks for playing with us."
Hold on a second. You sent him a message.
I DM'd.
This was a full DM. Give it. Was this like Insta, or were you on some other social account like
Instagram?
It was Instagram.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It was the IG.
Yeah.
The OG IG.
He hasn't read it. I keep checking.
You keep checking to see like has he? Don't worry. You know what? He's gonna see the show and get back to you. I promise.
He's a huge Hometown Blues fan.
Yeah, we all should be.
Read my message, Demo. I love you. Good looking, Houston.
Yeah, right. But you know what? It's nice of you as a little send off, and I'm making note of that as well. You know, you wish is there any player that you wish ill upon who left the Lions?
Shit, man. I don't think so. I get why everyone's got to go. I'm bummed Angelone's gone, but he's got to get his money too. Yeah, I don't think so. I wish them all well. Best of luck, and I hope we whoop your ass when we play you.
Man, you tell them it like it is, and we appreciate that too. Let's talk a little bit more about one individual on the team. I can't get him out of my head, because if somebody said his name to me, I'd be like, oh, you're literally like the understudy for Boz Scaggs on like the Royal Cruise Line. And I'm talking about your center, Juice Scruggs, okay?
Yeah.
This guy's not even, he's not even like a skill position guy, right? With a name like Juice Scruggs, it's kind of what I expected him to be. He's your center. What's that tell you about the Detroit Lions?
I think that's a fucking badass name.
It is a badass name.
It's a tough, scary guy, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want me to do Scruggs on like an alley or anything like that, you know?
I don't want him. Are you concerned about your offensive line? Be honest with me.
No. I'm bummed Cade Mays is injured.
Okay.
That sucks a lot.
Your right tackle's now your left tackle, and your right tackle is now a rookie.
Yeah. And we got like Tate Ratledge. I think he's moving to center for some of these other games too. Yeah. It's like, you know, I like how we're just trying everything right now, you know? Any position is up for grabs on the O-line as long as it's like if you're playing one position, you're playing guard now. You're playing center. We're dancing around. It's cool, you know?
Sam Laporta already has a Q next to his name. I mean, I'm not just talking fantasy. This is like, is he even going to show up for week 1 actual football?
Yeah. I think he will. I think he'll be happy or healthy. I think he'll get a little play time maybe this game on Saturday with the Commanders just to kind of test the water a little bit with him. You know, you can't just throw him into the deep end week 1.
Right.
But, you know, take it easy on him. We got enough. We got like Brock Wright. We got a couple other guys we can use. Make them a little stronger coming in. But
isn't there like a Tesla? Didn't he score like 6 touchdowns on 5 catches last year?
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is a possibility.
Isaac Tesla.
Right, yeah. What's up with this guy? I mean, is he somebody who's stepping in for you or what?
He's been kind of having a rough preseason, but
that's how deep you're following it. You're actually like, hey, what's going on day in and day out of camp?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah,
we like this.
It's like.
Have you been? No, you haven't been to camp because you've never been actually in the state of Michigan.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Not even on tour.
No, I watch them when they come to LA though. I've seen every LA game when they're in town.
Chargers and Rams. Like, doesn't matter who they play. You're at SoFi. You're there.
Yeah.
How long you been in LA?
8 years.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean, I'd watch them play the fucking Sparks if they were in town, you know. So I don't really care.
That's how big of a fan you actually are.
Yeah.
So every weekend you're at a bar or you're at home, you're red zone, you're watching the game, you're doing whatever.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I'm watching at home usually. There's a couple Lions bars in like East Hollywood area, but I live in like Playa del Rey now, so.
Oh yeah, so you're way west side.
I'll be doing it at home this year.
I see. You're not actually getting up, traveling the 10 and being like the 10 freeway, by the way.
Listen,
for all those watching in Iowa.
Yeah. I love the Lions, but not enough to drive an hour.
Okay.
For sure.
But you will give up the 3 hours and undoubtedly watch them every week, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. All right. And you're going to see all 17 games. Won't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Sunday night, Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday morning. It doesn't matter.
You know, if I'll watch a replay if I'm like, you know, busy or something like that. But I'll make sure to watch everything.
Are you scheduling certain times of the day? I mean, people you see, things you do around the games?
Yeah, we got planned actually. Some buddies we might drive out to Arizona for the Cardinals game.
Okay, so they're visiting the Cardinals this year. You're absolutely going down there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it should be good.
Just drive right through.
Just me and a bunch of
into
Michiganders.
Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. How many guys? How many of you going?
There's my buddy Matt, a few of his friends, my buddy Zach, probably like, I don't know, 7 or 8 of us.
What are you
might get a bus.
What are you willing to spend per ticket to be at that game?
Shit, per ticket? Mm-hmm. We actually have not looked into that yet. I'm guessing we'll probably drop $1,000 on the whole trip. That's at least.
So that means you're all actually like bunking up together and sleeping on the side of the road. That's what $1,000 gets you these days, right?
Yeah.
So
we're trying to get a bus. That's the plan.
I see.
We get like a party bus.
Party bus.
Sleep in the bus.
As much domestic beer as possible.
I bet I'll spend $8,000 on this trip, realistically.
I'm
planning on.
You're budgeting $1,000, but you're willing to go up to 8.
Yeah.
Making a note of that as well. Is there any number that this caps out at? Like, hey man, guys, if this costs 15 large, I'm not doing it.
I mean, if I'm already there, I'm fucked. You know, that's the problem.
Right, you're in.
Once you get me there, I'm there.
That's how important Detroit at the lowly Cardinals really is.
Yeah.
Okay, and what week is that? What are they playing? What's on the schedule?
I'm actually not even sure. I think that's like week. Somewhere in the middle of the season, I know.
Okay, so it'll matter at that point.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like at that, we're starting to realize, like, hey, playoff chances or no playoff.
I'll gauge. Yeah, exactly.
I get it. Dan Campbell. I say the name. You say to me.
Hero.
Legend. Any other words? Legend?
Yeah.
Give me 2 other.
Gritty.
Okay.
That's his word.
Sure. Yep. No, by the way, that is his word. He uses it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
let's get a 4th.
I guess the fucking best thing that ever happened to me.
You love this guy. He's that. I mean, like you're so in on his acumen and what he's done to the team and how. First of all, 9-8 missed the playoffs last year. Doesn't matter. Not on Dan Campbell.
No, dude. Not on Dan. There was a lot of problems with our offensive coordinator, with Morton. I'm glad we got rid of him. He was good, but he was like, I don't think he was right for the team. I think we had a lot of problems, a lot of injuries too, you know. We lost our entire O-line last year. Mm-hmm. It's stuff you can't really put on just the coach.
You lost your entire O-line last year, but this year you're not too concerned about them.
No, I am.
Okay, all right. So we're back to there.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. There is a slight concern.
Yeah.
Are you concerned that Aaron Glenn, who was a great defensive coordinator for you, is now the head coach of my New York Football Jets? Or
Yeah.
You
I was bummed.
You wish he's still there.
I do.
Do you wish Terry and Arnold's still there? Quick answer is okay.
I do. Yeah. I do wish Terry Arnold was still there. I wish he didn't kill that guy or whatever he did.
Just eight felony counts of whatever is pending right now.
That was insane.
We don't have to go.
It's crazy. He's trying out for the Seahawks right now, and he's like
Seahawks are thinking about making him an offer. Like, it's probably going to happen.
For real.
Yeah.
He's like, he might go to jail still for like 20 years. The Seahawks are like, come
eight
practice.
Felony counts. If you get one of those 8, like, you're done.
I kind of like how Terrion did it though. He got together a bunch of guys, like a hit squad for him. You know.
Okay.
I think a dumber guy would have gone and done the crime himself. He kind of Tony Soprano'd it. Got these other guys to go fucking do the hit for him.
He was the mastermind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And you think he went to therapy like Tony did afterwards?
Probably, yeah.
Like you're doing now?
Oh yeah, dude.
Smart move. DJ Reed. Okay, so basically we just did a trade. I got Aaron Glenn and his sound bites, and you got DJ Reed and his actual coverage in the cornerback position.
Yeah.
Who got the better deal, you or me?
Us, I think.
Okay.
Just because the problem with you guys, I think, can't be fixed with just a head coaching position, as you guys saw last year. You know, which was, I was rooting for you guys too.
You were.
Yeah.
You were actually like somebody else besides me putting on the sweater is actually getting up and saying, "Go Jets."
Well, I love Aaron Glenn. I really wished him a lot of success over there.
He did great stuff for you guys.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And he is he fired now?
No, he's still there. This is year 2.
That's good. I'm glad.
I mean,
You can't fire
if he
him after
wins
1
more
year.
than 3 games, it means he did better than you won. So that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, he's such a great coach. I think give him another chance. Give him another year.
Yeah.
But he also went to the AFC. I
Okay.
appreciate that. He didn't even stay in the same conference. He left the whole fucking... Ben Johnson went same division. I'm
What
still
was
pissed
that
about that.
By the way, yeah, let's talk about
Ben
that.
Johnson's
Do you think
a
that was just
snake.
an absolute like knife in the back of everybody in and
Yeah,
around?
you can
Silver
see
City?
it in the game we played the Bears the last year we had Ben Johnson. He was like all buddy with Caleb, and I'm like, that doesn't look good.
You
I don't
knew
like
then,
that.
right? Like
yeah.
that was it. They were plotting something. This is happening. He's planning his exit.
Yeah.
Money's getting thrown, and he's like, I'm taking over the Bears. And by the way, if you're gonna take over a franchise and make it right, like talk about a defunct offensive problem franchise.
Yeah.
If you're Ben Johnson and that's your calling card, where are you gonna go?
Yeah, I mean he did very well for them. Obviously, they won the division last year.
He did real well for you guys though too.
Yeah.
Why not throw money at him?
I think they made a mistake letting him go, but I think he wanted to go anyway. He wanted a head coaching job.
He needed
wouldn't
glory,
have
right?
he wouldn't have stayed with OC spot.
Would you have done it? Would you have gone to the Bears if they had
I've
given
gone
you the
in
opportunity?
division?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Never.
Hell no.
Vikings? No.
No.
Green Bay Packers?
Not
No.
the Packers. No.
If anyone offers you a position in any of those places, you're not going.
No. Definitely not.
What if you're making 11.5 times the amount of money you make now on tour as a comedian?
Well, that's then we could talk. But
Okay, all right. So there is again there's a budget to go to Arizona, and there's a number for you going to Green Bay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think really it's like just have the respect for the team to go to another NFC team. Why don't you stay in the North?
Yeah.
You can go anywhere. You're gonna go to our division rivals. It just seemed like a kick in the face or a slap in the face to Dan Campbell, who gave you this big shot, and all the guys you played with. I'll tell you, I root heavily against the Bears now because of Ben Johnson.
Wait a second.
I didn't
Prior to
really-
this, you were not rooting against the Bears?
I was, but it was like not
heavily.
Not like this. Not with the vitriol that I now have.
Okay.
For
So there's a real bile coming up the throat every time you got to see.
I hate seeing that guy's face. It upsets me.
When are you going to Detroit and going to a home game?
I
at Ford Field?
gotta get something. Yeah, I gotta do it.
I mean, you're going to Arizona.
Tickets are
You're-
crazy
you're
expensive
getting-
at Ford Field now
Yeah,
too.
they
That's
are.
like
Well, now because you guys are somewhat good.
they're
all of a
winning
sudden.
all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I should have gone when it was like
You remember when the
Calvin
Silverdome
Johnson
sold for
days.
$500,000? By the way, you think a lot of people watching this, in the younger generation, did you know how much the
did
Pontiac
not know that.
Pontiac
Crazy.
Silverdome sold for literally a condo? Like
I could take out a mortgage and get that.
seriously, somebody go look this up. $500,000 is what it sold for back in the day.
That's insane.
You throw 10 concerts in there before they leveled the place, and you could have made your money back pretty easily.
For real, dude.
That's insane. You take Stafford back this year at 38 years old?
Stafford's also.
Off an MVP season, or would you still run golf?
I'd still run Goff. I think, just because Stafford's like, he's such a, he's a really deep ball guy, or Goff is more of like a pocket guy, kind of like he'll do the check downs, all that stuff, you know. Stafford's a risk taker, which was great with Calvin Johnson to be able to just launch him, you know, over 3 guys, but yeah.
The Commanders, who you're playing in the preseason game coming up, I mean, big time villain, big time foible against you guys when they showed up in Ford Field a couple years ago.
Yeah.
How you feel about them now? Like, are you worried about them coming out of the NFC? Like, are there somebody that you guys are up against, or no concern?
For this game, I mean, it's preseason. I'm not too worried. You know,
Okay.
I don't even think we're playing all our starters anyway.
Right.
But in general, yeah, they're definitely a threat. I think Jaden Daniels is fortunately tanking his locker room with all this LSU talk.
What's up with that, by the way? What's that like? He's got some sort of skin in the game back in LSU.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
really
necessary. Yeah.
he's reliving his college days too hard while he's still in the NFL. I'm like,
You think Jared
chill,
Goff would
dude.
never do this?
No, hell no, dude. You don't even think about his time in LA.
That's right.
guy's-
A Northern
he's like-
California guy, right? He's out of Cal. I think he was the #1 pick out of Cal
Yeah,
when he
yeah,
first
yeah.
came out. And now, somehow found his way to Detroit, resurrected his career.
Dude, it was great. That
Thanks
was
to legend Dan Campbell, as it were.
That was the best trade, I think, in NFL history, is that Stafford-Goff trade. We fucking...
Hold on, I'm making a note of that, too.
They got exactly what they wanted. They got a Super Bowl. And I mean, Stafford's still playing. I don't think they expected Stafford to play at such a high level for so long either. I definitely didn't. I thought he was kind of on his way out.
Okay.
And he just won MVP last year, so it's like,
Yeah.
that definitely hurts a little bit. But I think Goff is, he's right for the team. It's also about, like, culture. And I think that's what I love about Dan Campbell, too. He created a culture around this team. And that's something we never had when it was, like, all of our old coaches, like Patricia and Jim Schwartz and all these guys, like, there was never any culture. It was always, try to have a winning season. And we usually couldn't even do that.
If we open Dan Campbell's silverware drawer, what do you think we're going to find?
His silverware drawer? I'd say spoons and forks,
None,
first of
undoubtedly.
all.
Sure.
A little bit of spoons and
You
forks,
think he's
maybe.
got those, like, little corn on the cob things where you put at the end of the corn, but, like, cutesy, like he's got tchotchkes in his drawer, that kind of thing?
I think it's like mostly meat cleavers. You know what I mean?
Right,
He's got
that's what's actually
90% meat cleavers.
Mostly
in
it's like spoons, forks, knives, and
Yeah.
then just like a
And then just-
shitload of meat cleavers.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm in.
Something scary,
That's
barbarian
Dan Campbell
shit.
for you in a nutshell, right?
Battle axes.
What would you do for him? I mean, what position would you play if you've called upon, and what would you do for Dan Campbell if he asked?
Dude, I mean, I played a little running back in high school. I don't think he would need me.
Sure. But let's just say, fantasy, we're playing it out here.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll tell you what, I'd put 1,000-yard season, definitely for that guy.
Yeah. You'd do
Easily.
anything.
Yeah.
Would you kill a man for him?
I'd kill a man for
Would you
Dan
kill
Campbell.
3?
I'd kill 5.
That's
no
all.
more than that, though.
No, yeah, we're
No more
capping it
than
at
that.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to
Dan
lose
Campbell would get you at least
myself,
there. Sure.
Eventually, then the bloodlust becomes more important than Dan Campbell. and that's
What
a whole
happens
other-
if he and his crew produce another 5-12 season? What happens then? How do you feel about him, 4 months from now?
I think it's still about culture, like even if this is another tough year, which I don't think it's coming.
Okay.
He's created something there that makes players want to play there, which has never happened in the long tenure of the Lions. They're one of the first teams in the NFL. I don't think people have been excited to play there for decades,
This is a good time to transition, by the way. This is a good time to open the Institute, okay? And we're going to do a few assessments right now.
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the transition?
Hell yeah, dude.
I think I'm ready too, and I appreciate that. All right, let's do that. I'm going to pull out old trusty here. First of all, I'm going to give you this, because you're going to need it at some point.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you this pen, okay?
Beautiful.
We're going to run a few assessments.
This paper?
Well, no, I'm going to give you a paper. That's just something you're going to write. That we're going to
I don't think this is the right pen, man.
And you're going to write on. But we're going to start with this, okay? You're ready. You sure?
Let's do it.
This is the first assessment. It's very simple. I'm going to show you 2 images, okay? I need your immediate emotional response. There's no wrong answers, but there are some concerning answers.
Okay.
You ready? Image A.
Pain.
2008 shortstop. The first. Okay, so that's good. This is an appropriate neurological activity.
Yeah,
To feel the pain.
I
It's the
remember
first thing
this.
you see, right?
I remember this year. It was a hard year. This has actually had. I think Dan Campbell was on this team.
You're damn right he was.
Isn't that too bad?
But
He's
good for
been
him.
here. He's been there since the beginning.
Good for him to have the moxie, the gumption, the chutzpah to come back and be like, I'm going to do it.
If I was ever 0-16 on a team, I would never even visit that city again.
Okay. And I saw, by the way, I saw it in your eye. Like your body knew immediately what it was when you saw that. Just like you almost recoiled. It was great.
That's too bad.
Okay. Image B. Image B. Can you imagine?
Wow. Dreams.
I'm ready. Nobody screwed it up now. What do you feel?
Joy. Immense joy. I feel.
I could see the joy
I feel
on
like
your face.
somebody's.
It's just dripping right off your body there.
Somebody's like taking like a weighted blanket off of me, and I can finally walk again.
It would be.
Can you
that.
imagine, dude? That'd be crazy.
I think you're magic. I mean, you're sitting there. I could see it. You're like you're off in a totally different land. It's
I know this is AI generated too, because there's no actual pictures.
there's zero Detroit Lions.
I don't think there's even I don't think we've even.
I mean, look,
made it to
for
the
camera, we're gonna do that. Now the actual test. Okay.
Okay.
Which picture feels more real to you?
Wow.
Not the one you want. Not which one makes you happier. Which one does your nervous system recognize as something that could actually happen? What's happening? Is 0-16 coming back again, or is the Lombardi trophy being hoisted before?
I think Super Bowl. Truly.
You really feel that way?
I think it's more likely than going back to the 0-16 Lions.
Okay.
I think we are forever changed. I think these years have brought some kind of pride back to this truly prideless team. Because that was the low point. You know, that's the beginning of this journey, really. It's that 2008 year.
Yeah.
That's where it all started.
It was the economic meltdown at the exact same time, right? And it can only go uphill from there.
It's really an American story, you know?
This is right. The Detroit Lions, this is it. They are the American story. Look, I like this. Your brain accepts catastrophic failure as a historical fact.
Yeah.
But you believe that this is what's coming down the pike.
You gotta believe, dude.
That's very Detroit of you. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
You ready for
Thank you for showing me that.
Are you ready for
I've never seen a picture like that.
You ready for assessment number 2?
Yeah.
Hold this up for the camera here. Okay? This is called the Barry Sanders Emotional Inheritance Examination. This is why you have the clipboard and the pen.
Okay.
For each line's error below, I want you to write one word only, just one word, okay, of what you inherited emotionally from each of these generations in Detroit lore. And we're gonna watch what you're doing, and I'm gonna mark it up. All so we'll start with Barry Sanders. What'd you inherit?
What did I inherit?
And I want you to write it down, and I want you to say it aloud. What'd you inherit emotionally from the Barry Sanders era?
This was, I think, hope. This is where hope began.
That's where it all sprung from. Hope springs eternal, right out of Barry Sanders.
He came out, you know, he dominated the league, and he also showed that one guy is not enough. You know? He was, best running back of all time.
But still couldn't get it done.
Couldn't even make a...
It was enough for Nike, who made an entire, history of commercials on one guy is enough, but not good enough for the Detroit Lions.
No, exactly.
Okay. Next, Calvin Johnson, Megatron, your guy. Here you go. I want to know, what'd you inherit emotionally from him? One word.
This is interesting to me because I have a couple mixed feelings about this. I actually stopped watching football after he retired because of how the Lions treated him. They demanded money back from his contracts. He retired early, and it pissed me off so much.
So you were mad at the franchise.
Yeah,
that's how much you loved
the franchise. Him. Yeah. I was like, I couldn't believe they did that.
Is anger the word?
Maybe it's almost like disappointment, but not in him, but in what could have been. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
It's not against Calvin Johnson. I think he's my favorite player of all time. I think he's the best player of all time, just in general.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say heartbreak. Yeah.
Moving on to Matthew Stafford, which was a hell of a generation himself. I mean, he was the tip of the spear for the 0-16 team, but at the same time, everybody loved him. He was out there. He was hurt all the time, and he still played, right?
I think he was I don't think he played that 0-16 year.
Was he not in 08? Was he not? Was that not his first?
I think he got drafted.
Isn't he like 90? I mean, we're in 2026, so it's 14 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
Wasn't that his first or second year?
I think it was. Can we look that up? Actually, I'm actually not sure. I think the year after he got drafted, I think we had a different guy.
Who was running the show?
Yeah, Calvin Johnson we had in that 0-16 team. But I don't think we have Matt Stafford. But
You're educating me about something. Regardless, what's your one word? What's it bring you emotionally?
like at least someone else got something with him. It's almost like kind of like when you see like a girl you used to date and you can never figure it out, and then she gets married and has like kids, and you're like, maybe it was me. That's this. That's how I feel with Matt Stafford.
That's where you're at.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's my fault.
One word would encapsulate all of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's more heartbreak. That can't be. Everyone's thing can't be heartbreak, because that's really what this. But that's what this team makes me feel, is sad and longing.
But what about the era? The Matt Stafford era? Is that
Matt Stafford era?
okay?
You know, what did we inherit? This is hard. How do I take that feeling? Limerence. That's the word. Can't believe I know that. Limerence.
Can we spell that for those at home?
Limerance.
We have.
And it's a longing for what could have been, but you don't really know who they are anymore. You know? Yeah.
We have a true student among us. A man of many words.
I know a few. I know 10 words, and that's one of them.
Not only are you loquacious, but you're articulate and smart as well, and we like that. And now, whatever the hell this is, this generation, the current Detroit Lions, where are we at?
Current Lions. What do we inherit? What do I feel about these current Lions? I'm going to use the words of the great Dan Campbell, grittiness.
Grittiness. I like that.
We don't give up. We don't quit anymore.
Okay, so
that
look,
old team quit, you know,
we've
these guys.
We've got 4 generations of Detroit football, and apparently nobody thought to pass down emotional stability to you.
No, never once.
But
I think they actually actively avoided that.
Hold it up to camera. Read your answers if you don't mind.
I'm going to say Barry Sanders, hope. Calvin Johnson, heartbreak. Matthew Stafford, limerence. And the current Lions, grittiness.
Okay, but now that we're here, this is the last question.
Okay.
Okay, and I need you to be truthful about this. Which of these generations, those 4, after you've done what you've done, which generation taught you that happiness was safe?
None. None of them at all.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. But you know, that's like, you know, the Lions have taught me to guard my heart, guard my soul. Don't let people in. Important skills that you need for day-to-day life in a rough and tumble America.
Man, you brought up America now twice, and I appreciate that about you. You really personify, you know, the American male now, and I like that.
Damn right,
You're the
dude.
guy
Yeah.
that's on our couch. Assessment number 3.
Okay.
You ready for the final?
Oh yeah.
This is called the emergency simulation, the Ford Field Phantom Smoke.
Okay.
Okay, let me paint the picture for you. Lions are up 27-24 in the NFC Championship game. There's 38 seconds remaining. It's 4th and 8. The opponent's got the ball. Let's call them the Commanders again. Jaden Daniels, 4th and 8. Detroit 42-yard line, right? They convert. They're in field goal range. Detroit gets a stop. They go into the Super Bowl. At this exact moment, you sell smoke. And I ain't talking about the wacky tobacco that's going on, you know, somewhere next to you and some guy decides to get high because it's the only way he could take it. I'm talking about like, is there a fire? Okay. Is Ford Fieldhouse about to go up in flames? Well, what do? You got A, B, and C. Do you leave immediately? Do you move towards the exit while maintaining line side of the field? Or do you remain seated until the 4th down play is complete because you don't care? This is important. I want you to take a close look at this. This is going to reveal a lot about you. Again, painting the picture, 27-24, 38 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
4th and 8. Commanders have the ball. It's
I'm finally at Ford Field, dude. This is my first time at Ford Field.
Right, this is your first time at Ford Field. What are you doing?
When am I going to go back?
You smell smoke.
Especially
and
if
you know, like, whatever you're smelling is a problem. You're seeing, like, they haven't exactly hit the alarm just yet. They, you know, nothing's happened, but, like, something could.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You run, you just out, save yourself? You're slowly moving toward the exit, keeping an eye on the field, or you are literally just seated. Don't worry, this is all gonna, quote unquote, pun intended, blow over. I'm watching this last play.
I don't have any kids. I have little attachment to this world, you know?
Okay.
Someday I'll be dead, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go with C, I will remain seated and finish this play out. What's probably going to happen is that they will score and we will lose, and I'll burn to death knowing that we missed a Super Bowl. That's what I'm going with.
You really just told me everything I needed to know. Because now, when I appreciate this, it's time for the diagnosis, my friend. And everything that we've discussed today is leading me to believe, because I'm pulling it up now, we are in the Institute, okay? I'm pulling up your I got to look at my diagnostic index here, and it's time to diagnose you.
Thank God.
And I think
schizophrenia.
I haven't. It's close. we're almost there. I'm going to peg you with... You're actually 1.01, DSM 1.01, Hope Dependency Syndrome. Let me tell you a little bit about yourself.
Interesting.
Okay? It's a foundational condition. You're no longer able to distinguish between a new season and new evidence. August happens, somebody posts 12 seconds of shaky training camp footage, and suddenly history is inadmissible. That's where you're at. Does this feel like it's resonating with you so far?
That's pretty close.
Yeah, we're good there. Okay. To tell us how quickly ordinary preseason information becomes proof, right? Your second offensive series, you're about to watch in the second preseason game, that's evidence, right? Your undrafted rookie, your right tackle, sneaky 53-man roster guy, actually your stalwart right tackle, and this is going to work, right? No problems. Your boy, number 3, Jared Goff, is going to be upright the whole time with your rookie right tackle. Everything's okay. Somebody mentions a post-June 1 designation, and without being asked, you could explain the dead cap flexibility. You think you have that capacity too? Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Your treatment.
Okay.
This is important too. Okay? You don't have to do any of this, but we're going to talk about it.
No. I feel like I need it.
It's very straightforward. Okay? First, you need to elevate the affected limb. So figure out which one that is. Get it up there. I will not be explaining why. Then I want you to write a handwritten apology to your television. Can you do that for me?
I will not.
Okay, but when you do, be specific. Acknowledge your role in the relationship, and when you're finished, I want you to just shred it completely.
Okay.
Your television, it already knows.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's been there for a lot of abuse.
Your emotional copay, $40. Please allow 3 to 5 business Sundays for reimbursement. Coverage in the Institute, denied. This is a pre-existing condition. I'm sorry. You can appeal, but it won't matter because I do support the effort.
Yeah.
Just like
I did walk in with this. That is true.
Dan Campbell's effort every year, right? Prognosis is excellent. This is good. You should make a full recovery, emotional recovery at least, just in time to voluntarily repeat the entire process next season.
Yeah.
Okay? I want you to know that I personally, as a Jet fan, I developed this protocol during the Adam Gase years. Okay?
Okay.
Some treatment worked, some obviously didn't. I, of course, remember all of them anyway. Willie Simon has been my guest today. Willie, let's hear from you. What do you have upcoming? Tell us about your social feeds, where you're going to be. What do you got happening?
Thanks for listening. Come see me at the Comedy Store all the time. I'm paid regular there. You can see me there 3 times a week down in L.A. I have a new show coming out with the Friday Beers Network called Petty Cases with my good friend Steve Fury. Look for that on September 22nd on wherever podcasts and on YouTube. It's a good time. Thanks for having me. It was so much fun.
Thank you, Willie, for being here. Everybody else, thank you for joining us today. This has been Hometown Blues. We're going to be hitting you every week. For Jason Arambulo, our producer, for Kai Joseph, our director, for our associate producer, Katie Felber, for our patriarch and founder of the X-Rated Sports Network, my man, Dr. X, Dr. Phil McDonald. I am A.M. Pfeffer. This has been Hometown Blues. We'll see you again next week.